What's up, Stick Nation? I gotta try this again. Had the wrong hashtag going on. I was in the wrong room. I'm Sick Fritz. We're getting ready for the Raw live stream. I want you to join out on the big red chair. We're watching Raw for 3 hours tonight on the USA Network. And you can't beat that. There's a lot going on tonight. Right now, we're currently in the middle of the pre-show. I know we are 10 minutes past the pre-show. I was broadcasting, but I was broadcasting on so like I said, on the wrong channel. So those of you that were following me on YouTube, maybe, you guys were getting me right, but in the You Now program, I was wrong. We are now in the right room, I feel, WWE Raw, because Raw is live tonight from Seattle, and we have got some special appearances tonight. All we've been talking about so far on the pre-show is the same thing I'm going to talk to you about right now, and that's Daniel Bryan will be on Raw tonight, but he's coming to announce his retirement. He posted it on Twitter earlier. It's been verified by numerous sources. That's all the internet's been talking. It's been blowing up all day about this. I mean, after all them surgeries, trying to recover from them, he comes back and he gets knocked right back out with another surgery, knocked right back out with another surgery. So it's no wonder that, excuse the shadow there, there's no wonder that like we've been saying, WWE didn't want to release him. Their doctors would not release him. He's got other doctors that have said, hey, you're free to go. But WWE is the end all be all. What they say goes. So he is, the way we're hearing it, he's coming out tonight to let us all know that he is retiring from in-ring competition. Will he continue to be a part of WWE or of any of the programming? Let's hope. Because I mean, he's been great. I personally have liked Daniel Bryan for being a smaller guy, and even it's the American Dragon stuff, the Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him. We know him best as Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry, and he's just awesome. He's been great. So it is a sad sight to see. I do have a feeling it's a little like Edge was, just too many surgeries, too many neck injuries, can't help it. Sorry, my mic's going everywhere. And yes, I am still using the same mic, so sorry if there are audio problems. I did get a clip for it, so I hopefully it helps out a little bit. If you come into the chat room, you want to chat and chit-chat and hang out with me, like I say, check us out. But let me know if you can't hear me. I will definitely try to mess with that. I do not have a monitor to hear myself, so I hope I'm coming through. What else do we got? Of course, we're going to knock out probably a few more matches in the card for Fastlane coming up in a couple weeks, live on the WWE Network. No, I'm not paid to wear this, not get any type of promotional fees from the network. This is just simply a free shirt I won. Currently, the card so far is just it's just Kalisto against Del Rio rematch for the WWE US. It is what it is. The other match would be the three-way dance number one contenders match for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Winner of that match goes to WrestleMania to face Triple H, who is our current champion. Speak of that match, all three of those combatants will be at Raw tonight in Seattle. They will be in the middle of the ring for a contract signing. We know how contract signings go in the world of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. So let's expect anarchy. So that should be something good to see. How could he not? How could Lesnar not? The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. How could he not bring Suplex City to Seattle? So it's all up in arms. Let's see what happens. But I'm sure anything but a nice sit-down signing of the contract will happen. What else has been going on that we might see some... I'm just going to go over the questions that I got from WWE.com. Their Raw I forget what they call it, but the setup to Raw. Questions that they rise and ask. And the first one was, is Brock Lesnar going to bring the pain to Reigns and Ambrose tonight? I think that's that's a yes, yes, yes. How could he not, especially after Dean Ambrose had the gall, the audacity to get in his face and say, bring Suplex City to me. I want to be taken to Suplex City. I want you to tear apart. So that should be interesting. But how do you get in Brock Lesnar's face and he didn't do anything then? We saw at the end of the show, he brought the pain. He F5'd him. So, is that going to incite Dean Ambrose to start something tonight? Like, Michael's got to be starting something, right? They also wonder, what's Y2J's end result for what's been going on. He keeps coming out. We saw him on SmackDown. Him and AJ had a match. They had a little scuffle going on in the Rumble. Then they had a match, I believe last Monday on Raw, maybe. I believe it was. And then, no, I'm sorry. The Raw following, they had a match. And ever since then, we have seen him out and about. He sits at ringside during AJ's matches with Kevin Owens, The Miz on Thursday's SmackDown. What's the real deal here? I think we all know what the real deal is towards the match, right? We are working towards a match which is going to put Y2J and AJ Styles against each other. Perhaps that Fastlane? Do we sign that tonight? Do we make that official tonight? That'd be great. I think Jericho and AJ Styles would be a great match, to be honest. What else are we working with here tonight? WWE.com was wondering, can the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch take down Team Bad? This is a weird pairing if I've ever seen one. That whole thing was awkward last week, where Team Bad came out and I call them Team Bad. Supposedly Team Bad has broken up, but Sasha Banks is out in the ring. We saw Trinity and Tamina come out and they try to say, that they got her back, they're behind her. But you could see that it was all awkward. It was all very bad. We knew coming, and so they turned on her. When they turned on her in the middle of the match, where her and Becky Lynch were going at it, Lynch and her become kind of co-combatants, I guess, common enemies. I guess they have a common enemy now with the other two members, the former members of Team Bad. So, do we see a tag team match tonight with Sasha Banks, the Boss, and Becky Lynch against Tamina and Trinity? Probably. Or at least if not tonight, then are we building that to Fastlane? But that don't make too much sense, because I would think that we're working towards Sasha Banks against Becky Lynch against Charlotte for the Divas title, but they may push that, I guess, off till WrestleMania. And then I guess have Brie Bella against Charlotte, which is whatever. I don't see a point to that, but nevertheless, will the Wyatts bring the apocalypse to Ryback? We're dancing around the subject of the Wyatt family. They are referred to, they've referred to themselves by many different names, famine, and basically all four horsemen of the apocalypse. But we can't do this because we know this is a different four horsemen. But we don't even mention four horsemen. We just say that they are the apocalypse. Nevertheless, will they be out there to attack Ryback? They attacked the Big Show last week, took him out, and Ryback was looking like Goldberg on SmackDown Thursday and starting stuff with the Wyatts then. So does that continue tonight? I believe it probably does. We're about 10 minutes away from the kickoff of Raw. Quick side note, will we finally see Golden Truth? Goldust has tried for about 3 weeks now to get R-Truth to be his new tag team partner. He wants to make a team called Golden Truth. And I think we all know and see that it is very similar to what he did with Booker T back in the day, right? So you tell me. We do have the contract signed for the triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight #1 contendership for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Champion Triple H will be in the inside Seattle as well. Out and gets involved in this whole thing. I don't know, but it's going to be anarchy, I'm sure, from start to finish, and we're going to break it all down. I got to take a quick break. We're about 10 minutes away from the show, so just hang tight with me. I will be right back, and we're going to kick this off live right here. We're going to hang out. We're going to watch Raw live together. Like I said, I got no friends. Be my friend. Hang out in the chat room. Chat it up. Hit social media. I got it running across the bottom of the screen, so don't worry about it. Like, follow, subscribe, please, because I'm going to more videos, especially you guys there on YouTube that are watching me. I've got plenty of more ideas, plenty of things coming your way for this specific channel, my Stick Fritz channel. We got other things in the work for a different channel as well that I'm not going to talk about right now. So stay tuned, stay with me, folks. I will be right back. I have to take a break. We are 9 minutes away. I'm back, if not before, right at the start of Raw. pour it in there. This, dump that. Gotta have a WWE collapse. What? I know, but you're gonna see it when I pick it up. Just like last time I ripped the label off my bottles. I wasn't promoting. Going back live. I got somebody watching. Oh wait, let me get one more. One more try. Welcome, Sick Nation. I'm Sick Fritz, and you're watching. We're about to cut into Raw, the live stream, with me, Sick Fritz, hanging out right here on the big red couch. We did this earlier, or a little bit ago. I've been here pre-show. Of course, all they've been talking about is Daniel Bryan coming out to retire tonight. It's been all over social media. It's been all over the internet. The internet's been blowing up about this. So it wouldn't shock me if he came out first, but he probably won't. It'll probably be roughly 8 o'clock-ish, probably. Top of the hour, one of the hours, I'm sure. We'll kick it that way. Pardon me for getting off in your face here, people. Got to switch my views. Let's see what's going on. I do have what looks to be I got somebody hanging out with me in the chat room. Appreciate you watching. Please stay with us. Let me know what you're thinking about Raw going on. I am still using the same microphone, like I said. If you're having trouble hearing me or audio difficulties, I do monitor to hear myself right now. So I need you guys in the chat room to let me know what's going on. If you can hear me or not. If not, I will do everything possible for a mic or better mic going on here. We're down to a minute. We're in a minute. They're asking questions on the pre-show and stuff ready to go, so I can just kick it over to USA Network because we are about underway. For some reason, my network is lagging a bit, and they're a few minutes behind, so I'm going to kick it over right now because I'm sure Raw's about to start. And I'm right. We're opening right now. Let's get ready for Raw, people. Thank you for checking me out, whether you're watching me on YouNow or you're watching me on my YouTube channel. 6311. Hit that little subscribe button if you'd like. If you're on YouNow, please hit that fan button. Please keep hitting the likes as you watch because that's what keeps me going. But yeah, if you're in the chat, I want to hear what you got to say. We're doing a promo for Daniel Bryan right now as we speak. Said he's going to be out in the middle of the ring to announce his retirement tonight because due to medical reasons, effective immediately, he's announcing his retirement. I'm reading this straight from tonight on Raw. He'll have a chance to elaborate. So he will come out. The whole crowd, I'm sure, will go crazy. We will all chant yes. It'll be emotional. It's supposed to be. It was emotional when Edge came out and announced retirement. So I'm sure this will be pretty much the same. It'll be likewise. If you or somebody you know likes wrestling, is watching Raw, hanging out, just doing nothing else, please come and watch it with us. You watch it on your TV while you watch me right here on your computer screen or your phone. If you got the YouNow app or the YouTube app. Either way, check it out. Hang out with all night. We're going to be here until Raw ends. And then we're cutting into the intro right now. Let's see what Raw's got on tap. When we go to commercial break during the show, I may step away for a couple minutes here or there. Don't take any to it. I do have some other things going on here in the studios. And I do have other things I have to take care of. But I do it during breaks and stuff. And times that I'm here during commercial breaks, I may even comment on the commercials because I'm just silly like that, and that's what I like to do. You're going to hear everything I have to say and think about Raw as it happens live tonight. So thanks for hanging out with us. Again, I'm Citrus. You can see scrolling on the bottom of your screen all my different social media accounts. Please like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Okay, we're going to open it up with the authority. Here comes Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon sitting in the middle of the ring. She got the table already set up. Are we going to do the contract signing right off the bat? I figured that'd be our main event. Maybe we're going to push Daniel Bryan to the end. Monday Night Raw. Yeah, she said moments away from the signing. So we're kicking off Raw with the contract signing. And of course, this is for the contract signing for the Tilton event of Fastlane coming up in about 2 weeks, I believe, live on the WWE Network. The match is the number one contender, goes on to WrestleMania to face our current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H, won the belt back at Royal Rumble. I think we're all pretty much assuming that Roman Reigns is a lock. Nothing's a lock. A beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, is involved. Pardon me, I had to take that drink. My mouth is getting a little dry. Already only 5 in. Stephanie, thanks for reiterating basically what I just said. So it's a nice comparison. She's trying to compare for Fastlane to, your popular stuff coming out, Batman v Superman and whatnot, which we'll check on a different channel. We may have some stuff coming up for that too. Oh, the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose making his way to the ring. And he comes out carrying, of course, his Intercontinental title, because he is the Intercontinental Champion. Wouldn't we love to see him as a double champion at the same time? But I don't think that thing. Of course, when he was talking, all the fans can do is chant yes, 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 and that's because, like I said, we are all anticipating the retirement announcement by Daniel Bryan that will no longer be active in ring. Dean Ambrose is fired up, people. Dean Ambrose says he's got some unfinished business with Brock Lesnar. So is Brock going to come out next, or are we going to see Roman? And she's your boss. She says no physicality whatsoever. Go on the network, go way back. Told you Roman Reigns would be out second. But go on the network, go way back, and you watch any other contract signing. You name me one contract signing that doesn't end in just complete anarchy and chaos and bedlam and all those other cool catchphrases that we say. And thank you for anybody that is just now joining us. We are sitting here live here and we're watching Raw live, 3 hours on the USA Network. So if you don't know, now you know. Turn your TV to the USA Network. You watch us on your TV here, or watch us on your little telephone, cell phone, tablet, mobile device, whatever you got, YouNow app, YouTube.com, or however you watch your YouTube shows. Sick Fritz 311, that's the channel. And we're kicking it for 3 whole hours tonight. We might even go a little bit over to do a little bit of a wrap-up. We'll see how we feel then. Maybe I'll say everything I need to say within the year. So now we got the brothers out. The brothers. Roman Reigns, we've got Dean Ambrose. And they're hanging out in the ring. And they both want a piece of Brock Lesnar. Stephanie trying to cause animosity and tension between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Got my IBW glass full of my citrus soda because I'm not allowed to say what brand it is because I don't get paid by them. Of course, I don't get paid by the WWE either, and I flash their logo everywhere. So, I guess my priorities are messed up. And it's the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, making his way to the ring with his manager, his advocate, Paul Heyman. Looks like we got a new person in the YouNow chat room. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for checking it out with us. Hope you stay, hang out. Hit that little box if you want to say something to me. I got no problem answering any questions you may have, comments, concerns. You let me know what we should be talking about other than what's going on the TV. Like I say, I am Sick Fritz, and you can follow me, subscribe, like. Right down below is all my social media stuff. Please check it out, man. You hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and you will be notified every time I put a new video up. And there are plenty of new videos to come. My name is Paul Heyman. Oh, thank you for cutting him off, Steph. Thank you for cutting him off. Yes, please, let's make it official. Dean Ambrose, quick to grab that pin. I think he just marked an X. I don't think he actually wrote his name. X. Brock Lesnar says, sign it. You two sign it, and then I'll worry about it. It's signed. It's official. We have just signed the main event for Fastlane. The crap out of the ring. She's hightailing it out of the ring as quick as she can, and we got a stare down in the middle of the ring with a table sitting between us and the Beast. The hands of the Beast incarnate. I say Paul Heyman is probably one of the best talkers out there. He is by far one of the best managers, best talkers that you could have. Told there's one viewer in the audience that might just be me, but it don't matter because this stream will stay up, the video will stay up after, and so you can check it out later if you would like. Subscribe to Hulu and you could watch the replay of Raw from there and me at the same time, and we can interact again. Oh! Ambrose going after Lesnar, and Lesnar just picked up the table. He just threw the table at Reigns. And F5! And he bolts out of the ring. Dean Ambrose left staring at the lights from 5. Roman Reigns on the outside, thanks to the table. time of the game. Triple H, our WWE World Heavyweight Champion, has just walked out from the ramp. He's staring at Brock. Heyman's trying to hold Brock back. But we have definitely kicked off Raw in a big, big way. Triple H made it to Brock Lesnar last week, asking if things got soft in Suplex City. And I'd say no, according to what we just saw in the middle of that ring. Trips double checking, making sure all three guys signed that contract. It is official. That is our main event for Fastlane. Brock Lesnar against Reigns against Dean Ambrose. Looks like we're currently sitting at number 2 in our hashtag of the Raw. Come in, you're chatting. Please, if you're going to be in and out, hit me with a like at least. Let's keep it going. Of course, if we can get some chat going, would be a whole lot better. So I'm not stuck trying to come up with things to say the whole 3 hours. But nevertheless, of course, we are going to keep talking about the fact that Daniel Bryan will be in the ring tonight to elaborate more on his retirement from in-ring competition. We just became one on WWE Raw, on hashtag WWE Raw here on YouNow. Of course, that's because I think some of the other live casts went away. Let's see what we got going. It should be a jam-packed night. Like I said, they're showing promo video right now for Daniel Bryan addressing the universe. I talk like this in case there are people watching that didn't get it, aren't able to watch Raw right now. Maybe times are tough and you can't afford USA Network. Sorry about that. My citrus soda is causing burps, but nevertheless, we're doing a hashtag Thank You Daniel Bryan video package. So we're gonna, of course, go back through and the career that was Daniel Bryan. And of course, we all remember when he broke into NXT and he was like such a little baby. Such a little baby. No beard, no nothing. Man, it's a lot changed for that gentleman. But Daniel Bryan is always, he's always been a great technical wrestler. He knows his moves. He's wrestled everywhere. He's wrestled the nation, the world. We're into our first commercial break. We're about 15 minutes to the first hour of Raw. Awesome first segment. I think we all kind of knew what was going to happen. Didn't matter as I thought. I figured it's just going to be anarchy and chaos. But with Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Ambrose right off the bat like that, something tells me we will revisit it later on tonight. I'm going to take a quick, since we're on a break. I will be back when, if not before, then when Raw comes back. So stick with us here. We're going to keep it going. Be right back. On what, YouTube? Yeah. Oops, where'd we go? That's not it. That's a different video.
I know.
Okay, well that's got content. There's just that in there that you don't probably need to hear, but it should be as broke up as possible. We had to come back early. Doing a real, I'm Sick Fritz, still with you here, hanging out. Said this should be linked also on my YouTube channel. I've been trying to find it on there, but I haven't been able to. Hopefully, if you're on the YouTube channel, you're able. If not, go to younow.com/sickfritz311. I'm right there. You can watch along with me, hang out with me, chat with me, talk me up. I want to talk to you, and I want to know what your thoughts are going on. Dean and Roman are backstage holding a little conversation. I'm sure more will come from their beatdown that they just got from. Sorry, I'm getting warnings and stuff on my screen here. Thank you for the likes. We're liking it up. 7 likes right now. So looks like a person by the name of Race said 3x. I hope that's 3 times the likes. I appreciate it. Keep hanging out with us. Chat us up. Like I say, let me know what you think. We got Kevin Owens coming out for a match against Dolph Ziggler, because you knew Dolph Ziggler had to be out sometime tonight, right? It's on every single program that WWE does anymore. So the Dolph Ziggler, look, he's going up against Kevin Owens, and I'm pretty sure if I'm picking a winner out of these, I'm going to pick Kevin Owens, but not been on the best winning streak as of late. So, and Dolph Ziggler's been a little bit better than again, I'm using the same mic I used for the Royal Rumble broadcast. So if you're having trouble, know, so I can get rid of this thing or change it out, try to find something else. I know there were some audio issues on that broadcast. Cannonball in the corner already with this match off quick. Kevin Owens trying to finish it off quick. And we got a 2 count right off the bat from Kevin Owens on Dolph Ziggler. Let me try to see if I can see who's in the, anybody else is in here. I only got one, it says I got one viewer going on right now. Which probably is me, but hey, it's cool. Or somebody you know likes wrestling, watches Raw, is watching Raw. Hang out with us right here on YouNow, right here on YouTube. And we're going to be here all night. I love this thing that they're doing with Kevin Owens and Michael Cole. He keeps hollering up at the ring. Michael Cole telling him, watch this, and this is for you, and da-da-da. I don't know what the beef is supposed to be between them, but Kevin Owens would be the one to do it the most. And we saw at the Royal Rumble when he smacked Cole in the face with his iPad or whatever. Thought that was hope. Oh, Dolph Ziggler with a roll-up. Dolph Ziggler off the ropes gets a back elbow from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens pandering to the crowd. Oh, now he's jaw-jacking back in with Michael Cole again. Oh, Kevin Owens whipping Dolph's the corner and then takes a bow. He bows to the audience. Mayor talking, JBL talking Kevin Owens up. Kevin Owens trying to get Dolph Ziggler up. Oh, Dolph Ziggler hits a sleeper. Ziggler's got a sleeper on him. Kevin Owens trying to get the monkey known as Dolph Ziggler off his back. The proverbial monkey off his back. Get it? It's a joke. Don't nobody take offense. Sorry. Owens and Ziggler, rivalry returning after this commercial. Commercials. During the last commercial, the Snickers commercial that we saw, I'm sure it was probably played at during the Super Bowl. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I watch entertainment and that's it. I'm not a sports guy. But that Snickers commercial was pretty hilarious with the Marilyn Monroe being a dude and angry and the Snickers in order to turn into the regular Marilyn Monroe. I'm not allowed to smoke on camera. I'm going to take another quick break, and I'll be right back after I put this out. When you hear them knock at the door, we'll just have to open the garage. Order the pizza, I'll get it. I'm here, so. And we're back, Sick Nation. I'm Sick Fritz, hanging out with you watching the Raw live stream. Well, you're watching the Raw live stream. I'm watching Raw. Same difference. We're hanging out on younow.com/SickFritz311. Should be broadcasting also on YouTube.com/SickFritz311 as well. As you can see on the bottom of the screen here, all of my media stuff. Please like, follow, subscribe, all of those good things. If you're on YouNow, fan me, hit me up with them likes. That's what's going to continue and keep me coming back to you guys doing these live streams. I plan to do them once a month at least for every WWE major pay-per-view that broadcast on the net. But I'm also going to every now and then I'll jump in with a live broadcast doing Raw. This time I've done an Impact. I cover all sorts of different wrestling because I'm a wrestling fanatic. That's just how it goes. I got to take another quick minute break. We'll be right back. Doing now? No, thank you. Love you. We'll see you this weekend if you come by. I'm about to be one. Huh? Yeah. All right, and we're back. Sick Fritz, hanging out with you. We're watching Raw. Raw just got back from commercial break. We're in the middle of Kevin Owens against Dolph Ziggler. Kevin Owens had a sleeper, it looked like, on Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler caught him with a little jaw jacker. Kevin Owens all over the ring. Hit him with that splash, that back body splash that he does. See how much Dolph Ziggler can take. I think we all know that Dolph Ziggler can take quite a bit. Just a little heads up to anybody that is watching. Made a few mistakes on the Royal Rumble broadcast, and that video was taken down for whatever reasons. I think it may have had to do that I flipped the camera around and I was showing a couple bits of the broadcast, and that's a big no-no. So, just for future reference, that won't happen anymore. So no matter whether you ask or you don't ask or however, we're not showing any of it. But Dolph Ziggler for a pin on Kevin Owens got a 2 count. The studio's just alive with a bunch of people. I got people moving around everywhere. Do what we got to do. You know, we're just working around it. Oh! Standing sidekick from Kevin Owens to Dolph Ziggler there. Kevin Owens, whips Dolph, gets over him, goes for his own super kick, but no, gets rolled up. It was a 2 count even though Kevin Owens had tight. Nice DDT by Dolph Ziggler. Both guys are down. They're just taking a breather right now. We're at about a 4 count from the ref. Oh, famous are off the apron. Nasty looking. Counts at 8. Both men are going to get counted out. That's 9. Kevin Owens up to his feet and in the ring. Both men are in the ring. 9 and what they're calling 9.5. If you ask me, it should have been a full 10. Replay of the Famouser that we just saw a minute ago off that ape nasty. Both men fighting to get to their feet. We're dragging this thing out. Dolph Ziggler, Ziggler into the corner, but KO got out the KO in the other corner. Cannonball time! Oh, he missed. But Ziggler, hooks him. Oh, Dolph Ziggler win, cheating to win. He's supposed to be us, right? He's supposed to be our good guy. What was that? He used the ropes. He locked him up in the corner, rolled his legs over him, and then threw his own legs up onto the middle rope for that extra leverage. Dolph Ziggler, your winner, pulling out a big one tonight, folks. So something tells me these two are probably going to go back at it again, if not Thursday on SmackDown or next week on Raw, it'll be pushed to Fastlane. That'll be another match. We'll see. Yeah, how does the ref not see that? That was horrible. That should have been called so bad. Kevin Owens is oh, he's got his iPad again. Kevin Owens is just destroying the announcer all Michael Cole stuff at him. I don't know why he gets so mad at just Michael Cole. Kevin Owens whipping the stairs around, whipping hands. He's beat red in the face. He can't believe that he just lost, especially on a chintzy win like that. Oh, we got a tables match. They just announced the Usos against the New Day in a tables match. That'll be coming up later tonight. Also coming later tonight, looks like Chris Jericho will be joining Miz TV tonight. So maybe we will find out what the end result is for Chris Jericho hanging out around one of AJ Styles' matches. Also, don't forget Daniel Bryan will be in the ring tonight to announce his retirement and elaborate more on possibly his future, if there is a future for him in WWE. Maybe he's just going to pack his bags, take his ball, and go home. I don't know. Feels like we're getting ready to go to commercial, though. Yes, we are. After we do a little bit of a touch, hashtag thank you, Daniel Bryan. We're going back to Night of Champions 2010, where he was just starting to grow the beard. Went for the U.S. title against The Miz. It's a good match. You can check it out on, I don't know. There's some streaming service that you might be able to see and watch for, like, I don't know, $9.99 a month or something. I don't get paid by the network. I just enjoy the network, and I will live on. So please, if you haven't subscribed to it, subscribe to it. While you're subscribing to things, you should subscribe to me. I'm Sick Fritz 31 on YouTube. You now, Sick Fritz on other social medias. Find me, like me, follow me, subscribe. I'm all about wrestling. I got to take a couple-minute break. Grab me another pop. Get ready for our next little segment. We're halfway through the first hour of Raw. I'm having fun. Hopefully you are. People keep coming in and out of the chat room. Hopefully some people will start sticking around. Let's start a chat. Let's get it going. We will be right back. And we're back. Raw Cup, get back here. Sorry about that. Running back in. Gonna hear a little bit of static coming over the mic right now. So I try to get Mike back up here. I'm Sick Fritz, still hanging out with you. You're hanging out right here on the big red chair. And you're live with me right here. We're on you now. We're on YouTube. We're every which way but loose. Right now we're in a backstage segment. Usos were getting their face paint on, getting ready for their tables match later. Dudley Boys. Okay. Dudleys are talking about how tables matches are their matches because nobody else is allowed, I guess. But I think they're trying to give them some advice. You know, veterans to the rookies. Oh, they're trying to turn it into a I don't know if it's just one of the Dudleys or both the Dudleys. They wanted the Dudleys and the Usos teaming up against the New Day in a tables match. And of course, JBL, our heel commentator, wants none of it. He's not having any of it. Taking an inside look at the big guy Ryback. Why? Because I'm sure we're going to see him get attacked by the Wyatts later tonight. Of course, most of the video that they have is going to be him in his singlet, which he wasn't wearing on SmackDown. I thought that was weird because many people have made the comparison to him and Goldberg before. So then when he just went to black trunks and black boots with the bald head, it looks way too much like it. And yeah, Ryback against Bray Wyatt tonight on Raw. We're going to see it, so you know he's going to get his butt handed to him by the Wyatt family. And it's time for Divas action now. We got the champ, Charlotte. Woo! Ring, and she's coming out with Daddy, of course. Because if you're going to do it, you got to do it with flair. And there's Ric Flair. Gotta love old man Ric Flair with his nonstop woos, his smacking to get the circulation going, and Charlotte showing off her athleticism, making her way to the ring. Charlotte will be defending her Divas Championship against Brie Bella at Fastlane. What did I say? Just a few minutes ago before we went to break. So that's now been announced, so we can add that to the list. Add that to the card, if you will. If you wills. It looks like Raw is going back to another break now that we've introduced Charlotte. She come out, she's holding the Divas Championship, and I don't think they said who she's going against, though. My guess would be, I don't know, because she went against Alicia Fox on SmackDown, so I'm sure we'll throw her against somebody that doesn't really matter. Twitter, check out everything. Send out a little letter. See if we Can't get some more people in here watching, hanging out, chatting it up with us here. It's refund season, people. Go get your done at H&R Block. But from what I understand, ain't nobody getting their money yet. Don't let tobacco control you, kids. We want you to be the generation that stops smoking. At least that's what they keep trying to tell us. Yeah, this is the one commercial break I'm not leaving for, I guess. I'm going to promote the live stream a little bit more, so please excuse me while I do this. And we're back to Raw. And as I just said, they're being brought to you by Truth. So, I don't know. This is. Oh, she is taking on Alicia. It's Charlotte against Alicia Fox again. Rematch, redo from SmackDown. So to go to the bathroom, it wouldn't shock me none if you went to the bathroom now. Oh, they're talking about Brie Bella and what she had to say about Daniel Bryan getting ready to retire, or now fully, officially announce his retirement in the ring. Like I say, there's plenty of stuff that Daniel Bryan could do, but and from what I've read, they offered him numerous different other jobs. He chose not to take them. He turned them down. But nevertheless. Northern Light suplex from Alicia Fox. Of course, let's all remember that a brand new episode of Total Divas is on tomorrow. Charlotte just dropped it. Got a 2 count for it. Oh, that was nasty. Alicia Fox went into the corner. Charlotte followed her in, lifted her legs up, but Charlotte threw her to the side and then dropped her on her head. I think we already know who's going to win this, right? I mean, Charlotte's going to win. She's got to. Unless somebody comes out and distracts her. Charlotte talking smack to the WWE universe, trying to telling them, let's go Foxy. Can't fully make out what the crowd is saying, but it does not sound like the crowd is in this match at all. Oh, well, even Charlotte's saying, what? What? I can't hear you. Because I can't hear him either, Charlotte, so don't worry. You're not alone. Charlotte got that, I don't know, leg lock around the neck of Alicia Fox, just driving her face into the mat. Slowing her down the match. I guess it's like a leg sleeper almost. Not fully sure what to call this move that she's doing, but Ric Flair getting riled up on the apron there. He's looking at the crowd, pointing at him, and then he's wooing at him. Oh, he said, I'll smack somebody. He said, I'll smack you upside your face. Alicia Fox trying to turn it into a pin, but not happening. Charlotte just pulled a little like somersault and flipped Alicia Fox with it. Alicia Fox coming off the. Oh, there we go, building up momentum. Fox picks her up. Oh, back body drop. It was botched, and got a 2 count for it. Charlotte looking shocked at the 2 count. Foxy trying to get this crowd riled up, but it just ain't happening. And round and round we go into a neck breaker. Oh, Charlotte just. This is nasty looking. Hey. Weak spear. It was weak. She's setting her up for the figure 4, leading it into the figure 8. There's the figure 4. Put that bridge on. It's the figure 8. Figure 8. Go ahead and tap out. She's tapping out. Alicia Fox taps out to the figure 8. And Ric Flair getting the circulation going. What's up? What's up? We got some guests in the studio with us. What? He's probably amazed by the bright lights in here. It's usually dark. She's having none of it. Ric Flair wooing his way up the ramp with his daughter on his arm. And there's The Miz checking out his teeth after it got chipped. Got his teeth chipped on Thursday from AJ Styles. But I guess we're doing Miz TV coming up next. Right now we're showing a promo for Road Trip or whatever they call it. What do they call it? I think it is called Road Trip. Or something like that. But while they promote the network shows and we go to commercial break, this guy's going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. I you need to get that. You need to get this game down. It's basically like Mortal Kombat, but with like your DC characters. Like Batman versus Superman. And then she beats you. She's button smashing buttons and beats you. Mortal Kombat. Did it alive or one of them. One. Yeah. You're trying to do it, and somebody's just sitting there hitting buttons and beats you every time. Right. And we're back. Sorry, we're a couple seconds behind Raw right now. Miz TV is starting in the ring. We're at the top of the hour. We're winding out the first hour of Raw. I'm Sick Fritz. You're hanging out with, hopefully, right here on the big red chair. And we're going to shoot back to last Monday. Last Monday when we had AJ Styles on Miz TV, and Miz was talking his game on him, and just wouldn't let him get a word. And boom, AJ Styles just taking it to him. Styles just laying into Miz back then. Well, a week ago. I guess it wasn't that far back then. Do you know me now? Miz is about to Mike. Miz doing his Miz thing, taking credit for other people's success, saying he made everybody. Oh! And he gets interrupted because that's the new running gimmick with the Miz too, is he's always interrupted by somebody. This time he's interrupted by White and Chris Jericho, who's making his way to ringside. Doesn't have the light up jacket on though. That's a little different, weird. I don't know why he doesn't have the jacket on, but he doesn't have the jacket on. Although Miz does look like he's irritated because he got interrupted again. Arena and break the walls down. Let's see what goes down now. By the way, I have repositioned, so hopefully you can still hear me. Like I said, I don't have a monitor to hear myself, so hopefully you can still hear me. If not, and you're in the chat, let me know so I can try to fix this. Shut the hell up! I'm waiting. to see a Jericho highlight reel? By Y2J. Does it really matter? Highlight reel, Miz TV, are they not the same thing? They're changing the set. This is no longer Miz TV. We're turning it to the highlight reel. This is different. This is different. Raw! Here's Jericho! And welcome to the Sick Fritz Show. So we're going to kill 10 minutes here just with these guys fighting back and forth with this. Nah. Big pop for the potted plant. That's nice. Nice potted plant. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais what? And we mentioned the chip too. Oh, monkeys in the truck. Oh. Yep, there it is. There's that chip. Kicks him in the back of the leg. Comes around with that backhand. That backhand. Oh, there's that little bit of tooth. You can see it fall. I didn't realize you could see it fall the last time. Oh, and we started a "You Look Stupid" chant for the Miz. Ooh, nice comeback. He says he can't look stupid because he's not Sheamus. Now he's got his moneymaker mouth cost. $1,000 for 2 veneers? Major Spielberg. That's why all your movies are direct to DVD, right, Miz? Really? Really? Did the Chipmunks do All I Want for Christmas? I don't remember that, but okay. Your mouth goes shut. I'm sure everybody will laugh and everybody will think it's funny. Oh, back to the yes chance. Daniel Bryan's retiring tonight. His hand has gone up, people. Means our mouths should be shut, but it ain't happening. Ooh. Now Miz is trying to shove it in Jericho's face that even Jericho lost to AJ Styles. There's a lot of guys that are going to lose to AJ Styles because he's just simply phenomenal. Pele kick. Love that Pele kick. And going for the Styles Clash. I don't like AJ's WWE music, though. Thanks for telling us stuff we already knew, people. Like, it'd be nice if you would move forward. AJ Styles chant going on throughout the crowd. AJ Styles. Yes, we do. I'd say he's pretty great. I mean, yes. Yes, he does. But we're going to set it up. The world at what I... Oh, here comes AJ. AJ Styles. Everybody talking about him. Why not bring him out? Oh, and Miz jumps Jericho from behind, slamming him into the corner, putting the boots to him. Is AJ going to come in for coming in for a save? Starts taking out the Miz. Oh, and throws the Miz right into a clothesline from Jericho, and Jericho and AJ stand off. They're staring each other down. Eyes locked. Oh, and Miz tries to get back in, and both of them throw Miz back out. AJ pandering to the crowd, and Jericho with his shoulder shove. But I guess on SmackDown we're going to see Chris Jericho against AJ Styles again. And then I'm pretty sure that we're going to progress that a little bit further. But are we going to do a three-way? Maybe we'll do a three-way dance at Fastlane. Another three-way dance. AJ and Jericho are sharing words, and now they're beating each other down. AJ pointing at him, poking chest. Jericho was having none of it. Miz still trying to get involved and gets thrown over the announce table for his efforts. And back to the stare down between AJ and Chris Jericho. And I think AJ just said, "You want to go take a shot?" We're going to play AJ's music as we get out of this segment. Why do they keep calling him They keep calling him Redneck Rookie. It just, I don't know, Yes, he might be somewhat of a rookie in WWE, but you can't go against his accomplishments in other places. Right now on TV on Raw, we flash back into the beginning of the night, the breakdown between during the contract signing when Dean Ambrose decided to ball up to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar cleared the ring with him. F5's Dean Ambrose, gets out of the ring, and then does a stick with Triple H. I'm sure we're going to see this a couple more times because we just rounded into the second hour. So now's when things should start to heat up a little bit. Yeah, and it's like I thought. Ambrose had said before the end of the night, he swears to God he's going to get Brock Lesnar. So we shall find out, I guess. Looks like I got a new viewer in our YouNow chat room. Thanks for showing in. Thanks for stopping in. Monster Taker YT, what's up? Appreciate it. If you could really appreciate it, or head on over to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button because, like I said, I got plenty of other wrestling videos and wrestling content that's going to be coming soon. And we're celebrating the career of Daniel Bryan on Raw right now. It's part of the reason that we went live tonight. We got to see what happens. We got to see the reaction, and we got to hear the words from Daniel Bryan that he is going to retire. Right now, we're flashback into Money in the Bank 20. Awesome ladder match. Most of the Money in the Bank ladder matches tend to be pretty good. I always enjoy them. Daniel Bryan won it. That's when he won the Money in the Bank. Sorry, I was checking a couple things. Now we're going to flash forward to TLC when he cashed in that Money in the Bank opportunity and pinned the Big Show to win World Heavyweight Championship, which I was going to grab my replica, but it's over in the case, so we ain't got time for that. But remember the hashtag thank you, Daniel Bryan. Only available for a limited time. These KFC commercials are just crazy, people. But Raw's on break. I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. We're back for it. Hanging out Raw live stream. Or we're streaming while we watch Raw. I don't know what you want to call it. It's whatever. Head on over to WWE Shop. Promoted as they got 30% off all t-shirts tonight. Promo code T-shirt30. So check it out. You can even get this sweet little number I'm wearing. Again, I don't get paid by the WWE. I just like it a whole lot. And the Fireflies are out because we're buzzards. Here come the Wyatt family, led by one Bray Wyatt. Back to the top. So since the Wyatt family's coming out, I would imagine we're getting ready for Bray Wyatt against Ryback, which we're now showing 2 weeks ago when the Wyatt family took out Kane, and then last week they took out Big Show. So why not this week take out Mini Big Show? Sorry, I got a little side. I was paying attention to what's going on and wasn't sure. Sorry, but yeah, now we flashed forward to last week where they took out Big Show. So why not take out Mini Big Show in Ryback tonight? I don't know if you noticed, but Big Show kind of looks like Ryback. Ryback and Big Show kind of look alike in the face. I'm just saying. Although Ryback now is pulling a whole like Ryberg thing, I guess. Goldback? I don't know. Ryback kind of looks like Goldberg now with this whole gimmick and his outfit and everything. Me. Feed me more. Oh, it's not just black tights this week. He's finally got some on him. So at least it's not a full-on Goldberg ripoff, but wake up! It's feeding time! Ryback putting his hat on the little kid. Why you would want that sweaty thing put on your head, I have no idea. I do like to see that we are number one on our hashtag of hashtag WWE Raw. Thank you again for popped in and out. I know people keep popping in and out. You can stay, you can hang out, you can chat. I'll be more than happy to talk with you. Again, I think a lot of people probably mistake the title of my show, Raw Live Stream, and think that I'm just going to show Raw on here. I cannot do that. I will get in trouble. I will get taken down. Like I said, the rules are very strict. This match started off real quick. Bray Wyatt throwing Ryback right out of the threw him right towards the Wyatt family, and the Ryback jumped right back in with a big boot and throws a big boot to Bray Wyatt. Oh, those meat hook clotheslines in the corner by Ryback. Now he's going to the top rope, and as he goes to the corner rope, the Wyatt family making their way to that corner, but he jumped off. Bray Wyatt missed or ducked. Pick up and slam by Ryback. Gets 1.5, roughly. Ryback going to the top again. Looks like he's going to go for a moonsault. No, he jumps down because he notices the Wyatt family there, but Bray Wyatt cut around and caught him on the outside with a little clothesline. And now Bray over there picking fights with the audience. Some chick in the front row like. And we cut back to another commercial in the middle of the match. It's the only downside to doing streams for Raw, Impact, anything that's on your network TV is I got to deal with all the commercials, which leaves me a lot of dead space. That's why I keep taking my breaks and stepping away. One, because like I said, I'm not allowed to smoke on camera. That's against the rules. I wouldn't want to anyways. I don't want to look like a bad example for you people out there. But that's why I'm definitely going to do monthly live streams with the pay-per-views. I think we are going to probably not do too many live streams during Raw and SmackDown and those, only because of how many commercials there are. But let me know what you think. I mean, if you like what I'm doing, you like seeing my reactions to Raw and everything else, and hearing me talk about it as it happens, then by all means, let me know in the comments below. Hit me up in the chat. Just, let me know. And I'll keep doing it if you guys want to see it. But to me, I would rather, I think it might just be better if I just did a whole weekend of all the wrestling that goes on throughout the week. Because there's a lot going on in a week. You got Raw, Impact, Lucha, SmackDown, NXT. I mean, that's a lot of wrestling, and I'm sure not a lot of you out there can watch all of it. So that's the plan, is to set up a weekend review where I'll wrap up everything throughout the week. We're working on it. We're working on sets. We're working on getting better equipment, getting better programs, and like what you're seeing with being able to put the writing all over so that I ain't got to talk as much about myself. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind talking about myself, but we should be we're still in the commercials right now, but we should be cutting back here soon. I would jump on the app and I would see what was going on, but they seem to have stopped that a long time ago. Oh, this is that Snickers commercial again that I was talking about, that I think is pretty funny myself, but you get a little cranky when you're hungry. Where's the beef? Pretty amazing that Wendy's is still busting out a "Where's the Beef" promo. But we just cut back into live Raw right now. We still got Bray Wyatt and Ryback going at it in the middle of the ring, and a clothesline from Bray Wyatt, while the other three members of the Wyatt family stand on the outside of the ring. Oh, Bray Wyatt went from corner to corner to try to hit a spear on Ryback, and Ryback moved, and Bray Wyatt caught his shoulder into the pole. Oh, a running high knee from Ryback. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, and another one. And now he's just shoulder tackles into the midsection right there in the corner. And going for the Irish whip into the other corner, gets reversed. Ryback up and over. Crossbody by Ryback. Takes down Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt off the ropes. Oh! picked him up into a, I'm going to call it a slam. I know the name of it. I can't think of it right now, though. Pop-up press slam is what I'm going to call that. Ryback breathing hard. He's getting blown up out there, people. He's revving up the crowd. Feed me more with going for that meat hook clothesline. No, Bray Wyatt caught him with Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. Sister Abigail by Bray Wyatt picks up the win. And now the buzzers. The Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt in the center of the ring as they all stand over a fallen Ryback. And I think we know what's next. Bray Wyatt screaming at the audience and trying to direct traffic out there. And you're ready for it because we know they're going to attack him. Oh, Ryback's trying to fight back, but the numbers game is just too much, people. And the other 3 members of the Wyatt family are just, they are laying it in on Ryback. Full Nelson bomb from Eric Rowan. Bray Wyatt, more. Eric Rowan picks up Ryback. Oh, discus clothesline by Luger. And Bray Strowman, you know, is going to pick him up. Oh no, he just shoved him out of the ring. Oh, are they going to carry his body out like they do with everybody else? Like they did with, just whipped him into the apron, caught the midsection of Ryback into the apron, and then threw him right into the unforgiving steel steps. Up. Now they got Ryback up. And they got him set up for Sister Abigail on the outside. Bam! Sister Abigail right there on the outside. Bray Wyatt says, now your Colossus lays before my feet helpless. And he's still yammering and yelling. No need to give Bray Wyatt a mic. He just screams as loud as he needs to be heard. Bray Wyatt said there's nothing left to do but pray. Pray that they show you mercy. Can you feel it? The apocalypse has just begun. The buzzer. And commemorating the career of Daniel Bryan in the WWE, we're going to take a look back at Team Hell No right now, which was a pretty good time. I enjoyed Team Hell, especially when they started their whole, yep, I'm the tag team champions. I am the tag team champions. I am the tag team. I am the tag team champions. Oh, and Dr. Shelby. Oh, and the infamous hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out. And we've gone back to commercial, people. Just me. Maybe it's just 'cause I'm doing a live stream, but I swear there are way too many commercials. But hey, somebody's got to pay the bills, right? Somehow, some way, you got to get the bills paid. Speaking of which, you could hit my Patreon page, patreon.com/sickfritz311. You can support me, and hey, eventually, I'll do promotions for you too. You got a product you want pushed? Let me know. Spot me a little bit, support me a little bit, and I'll promote it. Nevertheless, I am Sick Fritz. All my social media is running on the bottom there. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And if you subscribe to me on YouTube, please link up that notification so that you know every time I post. Because I want all members of the Sick Nation to always know when I post something. And there should be plenty of posts coming, plenty of new content coming. I'm working on it, people, but I'm trying to work on 2 channels, and I got to maintain a regular lifetime. Until, like I say, until that Patreon page gets up there, and maybe one day I can just entertain you masses for a living. That would be the ultimate dream. But nevertheless, while they're on commercial break, I too am going to take yet another break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Oh, chill out. We're, I'm Sick Fritz. We're hanging out watching Raw live. We are roughly about we're rounding out the second hour. We'll put it that way. Um, we're celebrating the career of Daniel Bryan all night long because he's supposed to come. He's supposed to meet us in the middle of the ring to announce his retirement officially and to elaborate on where his career goes from here. Uh, Raw is live in Seattle tonight. Had to kick over to my other screen here. Sorry about that. And now we're backstage with the New Day as they polish up some tables, getting ready for their tables match later tonight. New Day is hilarious, by the way. Ooh, and we get Renee Young. Renee Young trying to figure out if the New Day has found a fourth person to team with them to make it an eight tag team tables match later tonight. Dean Ambrose also backstage, getting amped, getting geared up. An F-150. He's going to give you a Ford truck. Brock Lesnar's going to give you a Ford truck, Dean Ambrose. Okay, so it's another meetup between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose is saying that he's ready to go get Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns says he's ready to get Brock Lesnar too. Let's go do it right now. And Dean Ambrose said, "No, I don't need you. I don't need your help tonight." That he wants to go one. He wants to take him on himself. He said he doesn't care if he gets another F5. He doesn't care what Brock Lesnar does to him. We'll see, I guess. It's time for another sleeper match, people. Titus O'Neil is headed to the ring. Don't get me wrong, I like Titus O'Neil. Just a little bit. You know, we're gonna cut to another commercial break. And I don't think they said who Titus O'Neil is facing. So who knows, you know? But I'm sure it'll be, you know, another Stardust or I don't know, because that's another weird thing that's been going on. Stardust tweeted last week that Cody Rhodes is no more, but then tweeted, I believe earlier today, that Stardust is coming to an end. So, of course, he's always being elusive, and he's always giving us whatever, hidden messages, whatever you want to call it. But, so who knows what's going on with that. We're going to take another quick break, because they're on break, and we'll be right back. forget that I will be here for a fast lane when it comes to us live on the WWE Network, February 21st or so. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Social Outcast. That's who Titus O'Neil is going to be going up against. And yes, it is February 21st, fast lane. You can sit right here with me and hang out and watch with me. You watch it on the network, I watch it on the network, but you watch me at the same time. We chat, we talk, and we hang out. And I see some people hanging out with me right now, and I appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's going on. Hit that like button, please. Like, subscribe, fan, all that good stuff. All my social media is running across the bottom of the screen here. And we got Heath Slater running his mouth. It's the Social Outcast. What do you expect? Wait, who's the Radical Mongoose? Adam Rose is calling himself the Radical Mongoose. That's about ridiculous, if you ask me. Got some people out there watching with me. Appreciate it. How's it going? Thank you, Daniel Bryan. Yes, I do agree. But that's what we're all doing tonight, right? Hashtag thank you, Daniel Bryan. We've been enjoying the highlights of his career through the WWE all night long. He will be out in the ring later on to announce his official retirement from in-ring competition and to elaborate on where his career goes from here. So feel free to hang out and continue to watch with us. Sorry about that. Getting a little buzzing in my ear. Person in the chat room says this is going to be emotional. You're darn right it'll be emotional. It wouldn't shock me none if it was as emotional, if not more emotional, than when Edge did it, because it's very similar stories. Edge had to leave early, had to retire early because of his neck and the problems he was having. Same thing with Daniel Bryan. He had messed up his neck, went through a couple different surgeries, and doctors did not feel safe releasing him. So let's see what happens from here. I'm able to talk like this right now because Adam Rose and Titus O'Neil are going on in the ring. Welcome to Ricardo VJ90, who just joined us in the chat. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us. Please, by all means, if you know other people that like watching Raw, like talking about Raw and WWE and wrestling, send them the bring them in. I do this once a month for every pay-per-view now. I also have my YouTube channel where I'm going to start doing a lot more wrestling videos and wrestling content. Thank you, Jason, for becoming a fan. I do appreciate it. Make sure the notifications are turned on. That way you know when I go live and that you can hang out every time that I'm broadcasting. Let me see what else you say. So people think that this is a work by the WWE. What do I think? I thought about that earlier. I did. The thought crossed my mind that it could be a work, but I just don't think so. I agree with you. I doubt it. I think it's for real. I think it's legit. I think he will actually retire. Will he leave the WWE? I don't think he's going to leave the WWE. I think he is going to, I think we could easily transition him into a manager role, but I don't know that he would want to do that, But that's what I would do. If it were me, I would transition him into. Oh well, yeah. I mean, I hope so too. But if it were me, I would transition him to a managerial role, and let him build up somebody, and then who knows? Down the road, maybe he starts feeling better. Maybe doctors, the WWE doctors, could release him for at least one more match. I know a lot of people are hoping that we see him as a guest ref at WrestleMania and stuff. I don't think he'd be happy with that. I don't think he would want that. Because, like I said earlier, he's been offered numerous other jobs in WWE, and he's turned them all down. He doesn't want to do that other stuff. Maybe one last match at a WrestleMania. At this WrestleMania, I don't think so. And Adam Rose just picked up a win. Adam Rose just picked up a win on Titus O'Neil, people. Freaking amazing. And Titus O'Neil is ticked off about it. I do see that a couple of new people have started watching. Stick Nation, give it up. Or at least they're jumping in and hey, a view is a view, and I see I got another like. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The more we can like it, the more we follow, the more we subscribe, the more I can do. Also, like I said, I do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/SickFritz. Check that out if you want to support me there. You can get early access to my videos as well as other perks. Like I said, it would be nice to see him do one last match at Mania, but I don't think WWE wants to. I don't think they want to take that chance. I really don't. Especially seeing as how when he got over and had the surgery, and then he was going to come back. He came back and had what 1-2 matches, and he was out again. He got hurt again. We can't run that risk. I mean, that's your neck attached to your spinal cord, and it is so easy for you to take a bump the wrong way, and you jar that the right way, you could never walk again. So, I mean, you can't, you don't want to play around with that stuff. That's why Stone Cold got out of it. That's why so many guys get out when they do, is because of neck injuries. And and that goes with any sport. And you go to any sport, go to football, go to basketball, anything that if you mess up your neck and your head, they teach you that in karate. Not to make it sound like I'm some big fighter or something. I took karate when I was a kid, and what they teach you is what you do with your head. If you move the head, and the body will follow, and that's exactly how it works on the inside. If you mess something up here in your neck, it's very easy. I mean, I don't think Daniel Bryan wants to try to, you can't garden like this. You can't do anything like this. That's not something you want to do. I'm going to say it's Jason. I believe is it Jason or Jason? Whichever way it is, Jasssen. I'm going to call it Jason. He says, but it's kind of not fair. His career at WWE was short. I mean, he's not lucky though. He should feel lucky. Feel lucky that you made it to the WWE and that you got to do everything that you got to do. You got to be a world WWE, the big, what everybody considers the big leagues, the big time. You got to hold the title even if it wasn't just for a little bit. You got to hold that title, and that is something that there are guys that sit on this roster and have been there for years and never get those titles. They never get those shots, and Daniel Bryan got it. So I mean, you have to feel, and that's not to talk smack about anything else that he did, because you go back and follow his career from the Indies and Japan, our Ring of Honor, all that stuff, and he's done some amazing things. He always wins titles. He's kind of like AJ Styles, in a way. He wins all the titles. He is your guy to go on. And you're right. I do believe he did win all the titles. Did he though? Did he win? He held the WWE championship? I could have swore he only got the world title, not the WWE title. But I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. I've been wrong before. Welcome to Sebastian C. I see that you've also joined the chat. I do appreciate that. no carga. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but outside of that, welcome anyways. We do appreciate it. I got you. It's Spanish. Unfortunately, si habla no español. Um, I speak English and very little of anything. Um, Diso Daniel Bryan. We are Daniel Bryan. We miss Daniel Bryan. He will be out later on tonight to talk about his future. And sorry, from my last break, I left something there. But that is what we're talking about. Yeah, all of them tagged him. Okay, maybe he did win the title. I just, for some reason, I'm blanking on that. I remember him with the tag team. I remember him with the US and the IC. I just don't remember the WWE title. But like I said, when I'm rambling, I ramble a lot. So sorry about that. I do appreciate all the extra likes I'm getting. We're up to 10. We're still sitting at number 2 on our hashtag at WWE Raw, but it's all good. Two videos on this, so you got to be 1 or 2, right? Dean Ambrose is making his way out to the ring. This should be fun to hear. He's wanting a piece of Brock because Brock got him a piece earlier. What do we got? He wanted at WrestleMania 30 versus. Oh, okay, yeah. Now that you mentioned it, Jason, I do remember that now. I remember that match very vaguely right now. Hang on. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Let me see what else we got going on in the audience. Sweet. Yeah. Sebastian must unfortunately, I'm sorry that I just not that fluent in Spanish. Maybe one day I can afford that Roselle if I get some there on my Patreon page. Not trying to push anybody, but just saying. Are you able to hear me? Am I having any microphone problems or anything right now? Because I know when I was doing the Royal Rumble one, I tried using the lapel mic and it was going in and out and cutting in and out. Okay, so you can hear me. You hear me good and everything. That's great. I love that. Dean Ambrose talking smack to Brock Lesnar. Ooh, he's really talking smack. He's talking some big smack to him, trying to entice Brock Lesnar to come out. He's even turned his back. Okay, you can't hear me. You hear me good? Sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Man, you're right on, Jason. I really appreciate you there. Dean Ambrose claims that Paul Heyman is required to hold Brock's balls. And here comes the pain! Oh, sorry, we don't use that no more. That was back in the day. Back in the day, it was the next big thing. Now he is the big thing. He is the beast incarnate. He is Brock Lesnar. I like those new Suplex City shirts, too. I like that they're kind of changing the colors. Last week it was red. This week it's blue. I like it. It's sweet. I should have got me one. I should have got me a Chicago one when they had, or an Indianapolis one when they had it, but just didn't have the money at the time. Brock Lesnar just cheesy grin on his. Oh, Dean Ambrose taking it to Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar swatting him away like a fly. Oh, shoved Dean Ambrose's back first into the apron. Looks like it took the wind out of him. Couple big knees to the chest, midsection area. and whips him into the guardrail. Dean Ambrose with a look of just stunnedness on. We already know who's going to win the main event at Fastlane. Yeah, I think we know too. Because I think it's been spoiled numerous times. I think everybody is betting on Roman Reigns because that's what we're expecting is Roman Reigns against Triple H at Mania. But with Brock Lesnar in there, it does add an element of possible surprise. If you want to suspend your disbelief, it's very easy to believe that Brock Lesnar could just go rogue, take them both out, and win the match. But he won't because I have a feeling. If you want my opinion, I think the Wyatt family come out and stop Brock from winning at Fastlane. I really do. I think they're going to get involved somehow, and they will end up taking Brock's attention away from the match, and then leading it down to where it's just Ambrose and Reigns, and Reigns will somehow pull out a victory over it. I honestly don't think either one of the guys are going to pin Brock Lesnar. I just don't see that happening. Jason says, yeah, me too. I think it's going to be Brock versus Wyatt at WrestleMania. I think it has to be. I think it has to be because, they made mention of it. By the way, for those of you that may not be watching, Brock Lesnar just left Dean Ambrose lying in the middle of the ring again for the second time tonight. And yeah, they're gonna. I think they got to. They had made mention and alluded to it the night after Mania, the night after Royal Rumble. Oh, Dean Ambrose is rolling back up and he says, "Come on, I'm not done. That's not Suplex City. Hey, you ain't brought nothing to me. You bring it right now, man." Oh. And Brock Lesnar is more than happy to oblige. Jason says, "Damn, poor Dean." Yes, poor Dean. And here comes Roman Reigns to save the day. Our Superman coming out to save our Lois Lane and Dean Ambrose? No, I refuse. I refuse to consider Dean Ambrose to be a Lois Lane. But I think this will cause tension between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns right here because Roman came out even though Dean said, "I don't need you. I don't need your help. I don't care what he does to me. I want to take him on myself. You get your freaking Brock Lesnar," while Roman Reigns just stands there and laughs. "Dean doing? You better get out the ring, bud." And he does. Dean rolling out. Oh man. Here's the tension. Right? Oh, Dean looking at Roman saying, "I told you." He goes, I told you I got it. The beast is ticked. I'm not supposed to cuss, sorry. Oh, Dean's feeling it. Reigns is laughing at him. I kind of feel like the end fell apart there, but whatever. 8-man tables tag match. The Dudley Boys weaseled their way into this match, teaming up with the Usos to take on the New Day and mystery fourth partner. Biggie and company saying they're going to find somebody. So who do you think? Since I got somebody in the chat, who do you think is the fourth person going to team up with the New Day for this 8-man tag match? That's another show I like. That Steve Austin podcast. That's a good one on the network. I can't wait for this cartoon, this animated adult comedy Camp WWE. That should be hilarious. Jason says he doesn't know. Actually, he has no idea. What about me? Who do I think will team up with the New Day? I think it's going to be hard for the New Day to find somebody, to tell you the truth, because I think the New Day has just annoyed everybody on the roster. We got to think about heels. We got to think about somebody that would team up with them. Wait, who are the... Jason agrees with me. He says, yeah, exactly. Excuse me, I got some phlegm going on in my throat. Kevin Owens? Maybe, but he was in a match earlier tonight. They've used him too in a night before, but I don't see him doing that again. Somebody to team up, maybe somebody from the League of Nations. Welcome to our Sebastian there, and to Danny. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to please hit that like button. Rusev maybe, yeah. Rusev could be a good pick, but isn't he still injured? I thought he had injured himself last week or something. Maybe not. But that would be my guess, is somebody from the League of Nations, because we tend to team those guys up. Most of them are hurt anyways, so I guess Sheamus could come out, but it's hard. It's so hard. Please, for those of you that have just joined, if you like what you're hearing, you like hanging out with us on the big red chair, watching Raw, hit that I'm a fan, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Like I said, as you can see, scrolling on the bottom here is all my social media. It's not even all my social media, but a lot of my social media that you can hit me up on. Yeah, the only person I'm gonna say Sheamus. Oh yeah, Sheamus is injured too. I forgot, I did read that. So yeah, Rusev would be the only guy from the League of Nations that could do something. So we'll say Rusev. What other heels do we have? No, because Barrett's still injured too. That's why they keep him off TV as often as possible. I don't know if you noticed that, but when there's a big scuffle with the League of Nations, Barrett's never around. Barrett only comes out when they're just going to talk, or they're just going to lightly grab somebody and throw them. Stardust. I could see Stardust, yeah. I think Stardust has teamed with the New Day before. Tyler Breeze could as well, but Tyler Breeze, they brought him to the main roster, and I feel like they just floundered with him. I don't understand bringing guys from NXT up to the main roster if you're not going to do anything with them. We have enough mid-carders as it is. We have enough people floundering and just sitting in the middle of the show as it is. Why continue to bring other guys up, you know? But yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. It probably would be Stardust. Although Stardust, as I said earlier, had made a comment on Twitter that Stardust was coming to an end. But then last week he also mentioned that Cody Rhodes was never coming back and was done and gone or whatever. So who knows what's going on with that? I guess we'll have to wait who the fourth member turns out to be. It should be coming up, to tell you the truth. For those of you that may not be watching Raw at this current moment, we're just replaying what happened moments ago, where Dean Ambrose hit that low blow on Brock Lesnar and left him hunched over, and and then they walked away. And yes, it will be a triple threat match. Winner faces Triple H at WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship as the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar takes on Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. But like we said, we already knew the winner that's going to be. A new person is watching in the room. We appreciate you checking out. Whoops. I hit the wrong hand signal. Sick Nation. Lucha. It's Kalisto, and it is Sin Cara, the Lucha Dragons, coming out to the ring right now. Which, it's nice to see Sin Cara off the injured reserve list. Of course, that's got to kind of be a monkey wrench in their tag team with Kalisto winning the U.S. title. They were kind of giving him a single push, and now we're putting him back with the tag team. Here's League of Nations now, so I'm going to guess that they're not going to join. Yep. Here's Rusev and Alberto Del Rio. They're tag teaming, so I guess they're not going to join up with New Day. But I know it's been said numerous times, and everybody's already alluded to it, but could they try and make Kalisto any more like our new Rey Mysterio? Because you know that's what I mean. Rey Mysterio's over in Lucha Underground. We saw him debut a little bit on Wednesday. I don't know if you guys watched that too, but if you don't, you should. But that's a different show. I don't want to talk about that now. We're talking about Raw live stream right here, and I'm Sick Fritz. But they do. Kalisto, I mean, from the design of his mask to his everything about him, it just, that's all I can think of is Rey Mysterio. And Sin Cara, I mean, I don't like to really, I like Sin Cara to an extent. I don't like how many, I understand that you're going to have botches that come with being a high flyer, but I feel like Sin Cara has a few too many botches here and there. Like he messes up things too often. What if they make the fourth member a New Day, Francesca, and are they going to tag in the trombone like their fourth member? Because I mean, they've alluded to things that I've said alluded a lot. Why? I don't know, but they have mentioned basically trying to make it sound like the trombone is almost like a human, and and it makes you wonder what Xavier Woods does with that trombone, not around a WWE ring, I guess. Sorry, starting to lose my voice. It's been going in. We're into hour 3 now. It's about 15 minutes into the third hour. I've been trying to talk this whole time. I've had to take a few breaks here. I do appreciate people. Followers and people sitting in the chat and chatting with me. Guys like Jason here, who's having a nice long conversation with me. I appreciate that more than anything. I appreciate you becoming a fan, and I appreciate you liking. If you have time, go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to that, because I am going to start putting more videos like that. Like I said, I want to do I think I'm going to do a weekend review, where I'll wrap up all the goings on with all of wrestling throughout the week. I'll cover WWE, Impact, and Lucha, as well as NXT. Mainly because those are the ones that I have on my TV channels. I would like to cover Ring of Honor, but they no longer have a TV show that I know of that's available on my TV, and I can't follow them on the internet. Like I check in and out here and there, but I can't follow. I can't watch. If I can't watch them on a weekly basis, it's hard for me to make predictions, assumptions, or anything like that. Um, at the same time, let me know what you want to see, though. Let me know what kind of videos you would like to see me put up, other than just my weekend reviews and my I try to do I'm gonna try to do a day or two before the pay-per-views, so that you can get my predictions, and I'll run down the entire card and everything that's going on with that. Um, and then, like I said, every month during the pay-per-views, at least the WWE ones, because those are the ones that I can afford right now because I have the network. The Impact ones that are few and far between, like I said, if I start getting some support and I start generating some extra funds through my videos, I got no problem paying for those pay-per-views and starting to do those. On my Patreon page, I do have a goal where if I earn an amount per video, I do plan to get a year subscription to all the monthly subscription wrestling boxes, WrestleCrate, WrestleCrate, Pro Wrestling Loot, and Lucha Loot, and I'll do unboxing and talk about those and review those, show those. I want to start doing reviews on some of the movies that WWE has produced. Not just the wrestling ones, but some of their just WWE studio movies. I think that would be fun to do. Like I said, Sick Fritz channel is going to be changing a lot here in the near future, and it will be primarily wrestling based. I have a second channel that we are working on, Team Fritz Entertainment. That will be all of our other stuff, our DIYs, our crafts, our other movie reviews, our other TV show reviews. So please keep a lookout for that. I'm not ignoring Dario that I saw popped in and is watching. I don't know if you're still in there. If so, hi, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button if you like what you see. If you're enjoying hearing me talk, then by all means become a fan. Follow me on Twitter, on Facebook. There is a page for Sick Fritz. It's facebook.com/Sick Fritz. Alberto Del Rio just picked up a win against, he got the pin, him and Ruben against the Lucha Dragons, which I think we kind of knew. It was kind of a sleeper match, that's why I didn't talk too much about it, so I'm sorry for anybody that is offended because they are big fans of either of those teams. And I say it that way because this video will stay up. I try to keep them up on my YouNow, and there should be a link also on my YouTube page that will stay up as well. That way, in case you got a Hulu account and you want to watch Raw, you don't get to watch it live. You're gonna watch the replay. You can pop me up on your computer, and we could, it's like you're here for real. It's like you're here for the live show. Outside of that, looks like we're cutting to some film from earlier today. Oh, it's the Goldust R-Truth thing, where Goldust is trying to get R-Truth to be a tag team with them, Golden Truth, which, if anybody knows their history of WWE, is nothing more than a replay, basically, a redoing of the Goldust Booker T stuff that they did back in the day. But I thought Booker T and Goldie, and at the time, and I think R-Truth and Goldust would be downright hilarious. So, I mean, it's great. We got, especially right now, we got Goldust dressed up like Jimi Hendrix. He's jamming out. I mean, it's Purple Haze in it, and R-Truth just looking at him like, which is weird to see R-Truth look at anybody like they're weird. We're talking about R-Truth, who, like he said, like Goldust said last week, his last tag team partner was an invisible kid, an invisible little Jimmy, Goldust. I'm sorry, I got distracted by Goldust. He's very easy to do that too, YouNow says a new person is watching. Welcome to the show. Welcome to joining us. I appreciate it. Hang out here with us. I'm Sick Fritz. Um, oh, see, and I said Purple Haze, and now that you like how our Truth had to say that he had Purple Haze on his mind. That's funny. That's funny. It's Stinks making her way to the ring, people. It's the boss, built on self-success. Legit boss. Let's hope that this Divas match isn't as much of a sleeper as the last Divas match during the last hour, where we saw our Diva champ Charlotte take on Brie Bella. I'm sorry, not Brie Bella. She took on other Bella team member Alicia Fox and picked up the win with a submission win. This is going to be Sasha Banks. They didn't say who she was going against. I don't think either. If I had to make a guess, I'm going to say they're going to put her against Naomi. Is that Trinity? I mean, I know her name is Trinity. Her real name's Trinity, but it's Naomi, right? Like that. The Funkadactyl name is. I said Funkadactyl, like she's still out there rah rah shish boom buying. Um, but she'll probably go against her with Tamina in her corner, and then Tamina will somehow get involved, and that will cause Becky Lynch to have to come out and make a save. WWE is right now, they're about to go into commercial, celebrating the career of Daniel Bryan. I got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Back. Sick Fred with you. Looks like we got a couple more viewers that popped in here. Jose, thanks for watching. uh, Latara Gomez. I'm sorry if I'm chewing up that name, but thank you for watching as well. Hopefully Jason's in the room with us. Because we're about to cut right back to we're jumping back in here. Raw. See who the boss Sasha Banks is gonna face. They're showing us video from last Monday where the breakdown of Team Bad. So it's gonna lead me to believe that if a Team Bad member isn't involved in this next isn't in this next match, they will be involved in this next match. Should have grabbed another drink while I was up, but do that on the next break, I guess. I thought the ending of that match was weird too. Last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Sasha Banks ain't even in this match. She's just going to join us on commentary. Oh, jeez. So that means Becky Lynch. Yes, thank you. There's Becky Lynch's music. Becky Lynch is going to be in the match. I like Becky Lynch. And thank you for welcoming me back, Jason. I welcome you back because you people out there that make this possible and make me want to continue to do this. There's no reason. I would do it anyways because out of my own sheer enjoyment. But having people out there that like it, want to watch me, want to hear what I have to say, want to ask me questions, makes it 10 times better. So, thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. Every one of you, 10 likes, 11 likes out there. I am so appreciative. Please spread the word. Sick Nation, let's take it over. Let's take over the internet, okay? Tamina, here it comes. So it's Becky Lynch against Tamina, and Naomi. I was right. Okay. So Naomi is bringing Tamina out to the ring. So you know Naomi's going to get involved in the match, which will then cause Sasha Banks to have to come in for a save. And I guess it's set for Fastlane. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks are teaming up against Naomi and Tamina. So, can Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch in that match long enough to take out Team Bad? I think they'll end up winning the match, but they will break down a bit because they've already pretty much said they're not friends. They're not. They just have a common enemy. Tamina's another one I think they dropped the ball on. Tamina, that's Tamina Snuka, people. Like, she's got legacy behind her. She should have been something a lot more than what she is and what they've made her. They turned her into a glorified Diesel, basically, from back in the day, a Kevin Nash, a bodyguard. Crowd doesn't seem to be into this match at all, but I'm sure that'll turn around once Becky starts getting on the offensive here. Because right now Tamina's just giving it to her. She is like a bodyguard. Yes, she is, Jason. All the way, just even to her look. Even to her look. Why doesn't she just come out to and give us the whole, that's she's basically female Diesel from 92, 93, whatever year that was. Naomi getting involved from the outside behind the ref's back. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure Sasha Banks isn't going to like it. I'm glad you'll like that Kevin Nash reference, right? I make a lot of weird references. Like I will reference a lot of times Kevin Nash being Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So there's a little mission in case somebody didn't know, but check the credits, and Kevin Nash was Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. She was AJ's bodyguard, right? Yeah, she was. It was AJ. It was her and AJ, and she was AJ's bodyguard, and then AJ left, and she went with Tamina. She is Tamina. She went with Naomi. I'm sorry. This is a bathroom break match if I've ever seen one, though. I'm just saying. Oh, Sasha Banks is up. See, Sasha Banks gets up. The crowd gets into it. Oh, and Naomi just taking out the boss. She is drilling her. You are right, Byron Saxton. She is drilling her. Throws her into the steel steps. Oh, and Becky with a drop kick on Tamina, and now going out to save Sasha. So she's going to get counted out, right? We're on 3, so she's going to get counted out. Oh! That exploder suplex was... Oh, man! Becky get in the ring! Alright, she's 8 feet! She got a boot to the face for it. And Tamina won. Tamina won probably her first match ever. No, I'm just playing. She's won some other matches, but... Oh, man. There's just nothing to say about this. Like, I got a little excited, but it... And hello to Bastian Cells. I see you joined us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. But I mean, that did look good when Naomi hit Sasha. I mean, Sasha's rings went flying. So I mean, it looked good. Yep, broke her glasses. Yeah, that's what I thought something had happened. You could see everything just flying everywhere. And now I guess it's a super kick. How many times are we gonna see a super kick? How many different people need to do a super kick nowadays? Remember back in the day when it was just a Shawn Michaels thing, and it was always sweet chin music? That was the best. I'm sorry, it just is. But I feel like everybody does a super kick now, and so it just means nothing. Oh, we got Team Unicorn in the back now. They're still trying to find a 4th member. Who are they talking to, though? Making it look like they're talking to somebody. Why do I think they're looking in the mirror? You'll think you died and went to an Usher concert. Mark Henry? Mark Henry is going to be their 4th guy, and Mark do it on one condition: if he can play the trombone. That's cool, dog. Get that wiggle going. A little bit of sexual chocolate from back in the day, ain't it? Oh. This has got to be a rib, right? There's no way that Mark Henry's going to actually be their 4th member and be a legit partner for them. And, New Day is definitely one of the reasons to watch Raw. I think New Day is downright hilarious. and they're one of our best heel groups that we have in wrestling, period. Just in wrestling, in sports entertainment, like whatever you want to call it, they're one of the best heel teams we got. Hello to Cure, Shakir. I'm sorry, I'm probably chewing these names up, and I do apologize for that. That I have to say, unfortunately, si habla no español for me. Like I said, maybe one day I can afford some Rosetta Stone and I can figure it out, but right now, not so much. But please hang out with us, enjoy Raw with us. Hopefully you can understand what we're saying and what we're doing. If not, sorry. Looks like we got four different people in the right now hanging out, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you to all of you that are hanging out with us. Please join in the chat, ask some questions, make some comments. I try to read everything that pops up. Because like I said, it's all about you guys. You know, I see I got up to 12 likes now. I appreciate that very much. If you are liking what I'm doing, you enjoy hearing me talk, you enjoy my commentary or my opinions or point of views on what's going on, please hit that like more and more. It means the world to me. It really does. At the same time, you can see scrolling on the bottom of the screen here my other social media contacts that you can find me at. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Like I was telling our boy Jason, that's been sitting in the room with me for a while. The Sick Fritz channel on YouTube is undergoing a lot of changes. It's going to be dedicated pretty much to pretty much all my wrestling related content. Doing a ton of different videos. I'm gonna try to get as much content up there as possible. You know, like I said, we got another channel, TFE, Team Fritz Entertainment, that we're also working on top of me trying to make a day-to-day living. So I mean, it's rough, but I'm trying, and I'm trying for you people. I'm trying for the masses. I want to. My ultimate dream in life would be to be a solid entertainer and entertain the masses for a living, you know, and make a living doing it. And I'm not saying be a millionaire. I'm just saying pay the bills, man. If I could pay the bills doing this, it would be awesome, you know. So thank you for watching, hanging out with me, and please, if you have other friends or other people that you know, or if you're part of maybe some of the wrestling groups on Facebook, throw my link out there. You know, get some more people in here. The bigger the party, the more we can talk, the more we can express our opinions about things. And also, just a reminder, do not forget that I will be here live on YouNow on YouTube. I'll be here. I'll be doing a live stream with Fastlane the 21st of February. Should be not this Sunday, but a week from Sunday. I did it last month with Royal Rumble. It was a good showing. I had a nice turnout for that. That video is up on my YouNow page. For some reason, they've made it unplayable, and I think it's because I violated a couple of the rules. So I'm not going to do that anymore. When I had turned the camera around, I showed a little bit of the broadcast, and that's a big no-no. Same thing with Raw may be presented by Truth, which is our advocate against smoking, but I'm a cigarette smoker, and I'm not allowed to do that on camera either. So some of those breaks I have. That's what I'm doing. But nevertheless, that's beside the point. Let's get back to the point at hand, which is Monday Night Raw. We're rounding out into the end. I guess we are going to save Daniel Bryan for the very tail end of it, because we're setting up a 4-on-4 8-man tag team table match. Um, as we said earlier, this Thursday it'll be AJ Styles against Chris Jericho again. A rematch from Raw 2 weeks ago. Oh, Seattle! Don't you dare be sour! Collapse for your and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Jason says he thinks it's going to be on Fastlane 2, AJ versus Y2J. It wouldn't shock me none. That's what I was kind of figuring was it was going to be that. I think I'd rather see AJ and Kevin Owens. I think that would be a killer match. But it's gonna. But it I'm sure we will get that match. We will get that match eventually. We will see Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, but it'll probably Y2J versus AJ because we got to get that rub on AJ, and what better way to get that rub than to put him in there with Jericho, especially as of late. Jericho, freaking Mark Henry. Oh, this is great. Oh, if you're not watching Raw, you should be watching Raw right now because Mark Henry is channeling old school sexual chocolate. He's breaking down and not being booty at all. But it's New Day with Mark Henry against the Dudleys and I guess the Dudleys and the Usos. That's what it is. Usos and Dudleys are the other team. But I think we're going to go to commercial break before we introduce them, probably. Oh, guess not. We're getting to the Usos. Oh, and in case you didn't know, they're going to tell you 8 times. A new person is watching. Thanks for joining us. We're hanging out here watching Raw on Monday night, right here on the USA Network, and you're watching the Raw live stream with Sick Fritz right here on YouNow, and should also be on YouTube. I think there might have been a mix-up with the link or something. Maybe it puts the link after I end this. I'm not sure, but it should be on my YouTube page if you want, or it'll be here for a little bit until YouNow decides to take it down or make it unplayable or whatever. But sorry, the Usos entrance bores me. I'm sorry, but it does. And of course, you can't have a tables match without those dang Dudleys. And it looks like Jason thought that Mark Henry was pretty funny too. And Mark Henry working with New Day. But I think Mark Henry will end up putting New Day through a table. You think? Jason says they should have won the Slammy Award Tag Team of the Year. I believe you're probably talking about New Day. New Day should have won that Slammy, but they did it the way they did it, I think, because that way you have the feud. That way people like us can sit, yeah, New Day should have, we agree with New Day. They should have got the Slammy, but you can't really give a Slammy to a heel. I mean, they're the bad guys. Even though we like them, we love them, we think they're hilarious, they are technically the bad guys in the situation. So, of course they want tables. We're going to commercial break because we're about 15 minutes to the top of the hour, which, granted, it's USA and it's Raw, so we're going to go a little bit over. Yeah, same thing with Kevin Owens. Actually, from what I read, the story I heard was that they expected Kevin Owens to win, and Kalisto was a shock win, like a surprise come out from underneath win, and so that's why they did that whole thing where he came out and talked anyways, was because he was prepared to come out to make a speech about it. But again, when you're dealing with wrestling / sports entertainment, it's hard. Or yeah, Neville. I'm sorry. Was it Neville that won? Yeah, Neville. Okay, I'm sorry, not Kalisto. Thank you for the correction, Jason. Which yeah, what'd they do with that? Let's Neville won the Slammy and then doesn't do anything. You know, whatever. But no. Oh yeah. Okay. Kalisto won Move of the Year, I believe, right? For his Selena Day Gomez soul. I'm sorry, I'm just making a joke. Selena Day soul. I don't put too much. I don't put too much emphasis on the Slammies often. I just I don't be that. You know, they're just I don't know. I'm just they used to feel like they meant something back in the day when they actually made it like a nice little ceremony and it was separate. And you know, the time that sticks out in my head is when Owen Hart won his double Slammies. Um, you know, that was at a dinner. They had a nice little dinner and they were doing everything. It looked better. Now that they just throw it in, it's kind of like the King of the Ring. It doesn't have the same feel when you just throw it into a Monday Night Raw. It's not, you know, like it just doesn't have the same emphasis or the same meaning or hold the same weight that I feel like it used to back in the day. Of course, that was back when kayfabe was still big. Kayfabe's been dead for a while, so what do you? And yeah, I'm that guy. I jump in and out. I will go with storyline and then I will fall off and I will become that internet, that IWC troll in a way. But I just try to keep it real for you people. I'm just trying to speak from the heart and give you my honest opinions and thoughts on how I feel things should be done and how I would do things if I were the one pulling the strings or I was the one that was in charge. Will that day ever happen? But if you're watching WWE, I'm more than open to coming to you guys. I have no problem with it. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. New Day and Mark Henry against the Usos and the Dudleys. Doesn't look like we've established this is not right. This is one member of a team goes through a table and it's over. I didn't see nothing. I never heard and I never saw anything about an elimination. Right now, New Day is just feeding these guys to Mark Henry, but they're trying to tell him what to do, and Mark Henry is not looking like he wants to follow. It looks like, yep, here it comes. You do it. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm Mark Henry. I'm world's strongest man. I'm going to get out of here. I'm leaving you guys. I knew he'd turn on him. I knew he'd walk. I didn't think he'd walk out. I thought he'd put him through a table is what I thought. But whatever. Go ahead and give up, Mark Henry, because that's what you do best. You and Big Show got to be the two biggest flip-floppers and the two biggest back-and-forth guys ever. Jason says he was hoping to see Mark Henry come out in pink and purple. Would have been great, but I think they just waited too long. He didn't. Mark Henry probably said, I ain't putting on no pink, fool. Maximiliano, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Please chill with us. Leave a comment. Ask a question. That's fine. That's cool, too. Hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. Don't forget to check out all the other social media down there. Devon! 1, 2, 3. Get the table! We're gonna see New Day. We're gonna see New Day get some wood. They're gonna eat some wood. Wood getting some wood. Is that what we're gonna see? Wood on wood? No, Big E stops momentum with a belt flex. Oh, and double super kicks. Some might even call that a super kick party. Oh wait, that's New Japan. We can't call that here. That's the Young Bucks. And another set of super kicks. Oh, and a third set of super kicks. And Usos setting up a table and getting ready to put Xavier Wood through the wood. I get them confused. So Uso 1 is. Ooh, there we go. Big E knocking the other Uso off the top corner. Oh, I looked down for a second. I didn't see what Big E got hit with, but I think it was probably another super kick. Oh, and 3D through the table on Big E. This match is over. I think we kind of knew it was. I mean, it was novelty as it was. And I don't think we were supposed to take it as a legit match or setting up any type of future feud or anything like that. It was what it was. But it looks like one of the Usos is hurt. Maybe it's a work. Maybe he's just maybe he's playing it, but didn't one of them just get off of an injury too? I think it was the other one. No, that's the one that's limping is the one that just got injured. Oh, Bubba Ray. No, the Dudleys just turned on the Usos. This is great. This is awesome. Yes. 3D on the Usos through the table in 3, 2, 1 through the table. They're going to set up another table. They're going to put the other Us through it. Oh, Bubba Ray yelling at the other Uso, saying this is your fault. You wanted to have you wanted to match without the Dudleys. The crowd chanting ECW. That die. Oh, old school. Bubba Ray with the power bomb off the top turnbuckle through the table. Welcome to welcome to the new viewers joined. I'm sorry I can't fully read that. Oh, oh, that's some Bully Ray coming out right there. You hear that Bully? I'm sorry, I can't say Bully Ray because he's no longer on TNA. But that's what that is. That's that old gimmick. That's. Do you know who I am? I have to applaud that. I thought it was a throwaway match. I thought it was just for novelty. We are setting up a feud, and it's a feud between the Usos and the Dudley Boys, and something tells me we'll probably see it on SmackDown. And we're going to do our final celebrating the career of Daniel Bryan right now because I'm sure we'll probably take a break after this, and then when we come back, he'll come in the ring and give us the rundown, not the rundown, but elaborate more on his retirement? No, I honestly believe that Daniel Bryan wrestled because Daniel Bryan loves the sport, loves the art of pro wrestling. I don't know how anybody could watch Daniel Bryan perform in the ring and hear him talk outside of the ring and not believe that he has the utmost passion for what he does. Jason says he hopes it's a work. He wishes. Um, like I said, it'd be nice if it was. If it's a work, then you trolled me too. But I just don't think it is. I mean, I think there would have been more build up if there was. They would have. I think they would have talked more about it. They would have really pushed that issue that doctors won't release him. Doctors won't release him, and then you would have him come out and do kind of like kind of like they did with Mark Henry at one point, and I think kind of like they did. I think Big Show even did it at once. Um, I'm just waiting for this video package to end so I can figure out if we're going to commercial or if we're bringing Dana out. I want to say that we're probably going to take our last commercial break, and if they do, I will end up taking a short break too. But stick with this. Crowd going crazy with the yes chants. They are, coming up next. Daniel Bryan will be in the ring. So we're only going to have 10 minutes tops for him to talk. Maybe 15. Every once in a while we can negotiate with USA Network and let them and they'll let us go past the 10-minute mark. But he will come out in a drive. Wonder if Brio will come out with them and really push that whole thing. But we did go to our last. I'm going to take a short break real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We got to find out what Daniel Bryan has to say, people. I mean, we'll be right back. are back. We're just showing all how the media has just been blowing up about it. Welcome to the new viewers that are there. Sorry I missed you while I was on break for a quick second. Everybody has been talking about Daniel Bryan. I know my phone was blowing up all day long with just feed after feed after feed, story after story about Daniel Bryan. Tons of people posting on Facebook well wishes and just remembering the great time and the great legacy. Even though some may say it was a short legacy, it's still a great legacy that is Daniel Bryan. And there he is. And he cut his hair. Oh my goodness. Daniel Bryan with a short haircut. What? It looks like he even trimmed up the beard a little bit. I feel. Is that an Edge haircut? Like, did he went all out. I'm going to come out. I'm going to announce my retirement like Edge. I'm going to look like Edge. I'm going to. Dang it, I didn't grab another drink. Oh, well. And it looks like Daniel Bryan will also be joining the coach on ESPN Sports Center tomorrow night on ESPN, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. So, let's hear what Daniel Bryan has to say. He looks excited to be back. Gets a standing O from the and Daniel Bryan's got the mic. Crowd just going ape. They are going ape for him. It's already getting emotional. Daniel Bryan's already looking like he's about to tear up. Got his eyes closed, head down. He's just soaking it in. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. Let those tears flow. We ain't gonna think any less of you. Ignacio for joining us. Daniel Bryan. Crowd can't fully cue together, but the emotion, it's all there. Jeez, people, we're 5 minutes after 10. Could we hush? Could we quiet for a moment so we can hear what he has to say? Juan Pablo, greetings and thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. We're about to find out what Daniel Bryan has to say. Jason says, damn. Ooh, I probably can't say that. See, now you're going to get me shut down. I'm just playing. Daniel Bryan says he was able to close his eyes and he could feel the intensity from the crowd. Oh, tears are falling. We got people in the crowd crying already. And Daniel Bryan sounds like he's about to cry. I'm going to do my best not to tear up. No, no, no. Oh, man, here it comes. Ah, they took your cue, Jason. Everybody, no, no, no. Ah. Oh, that's why he cut it. Okay. Daniel Bryan cut his hair for a foundation known as Wigs for Kids. Said when he cut his hair, he had to shave his beard too because he just looked silly. Don't sell yourself short, Brian. Man, the crowd just don't want to hear it. Ooh. Said within the first few months of his career, he had 3 concussions. Said he suffered numerous concussions to the point to where they are telling him that he can't wrestle, but he wanted to fight it. Yes, thank you. Believable. This is real, people. Real emotion sitting out here in the middle of the ring. Call it scripted, call it fake, call it whatever you want. This right here, this passion that you are seeing, this is real. And that's why I will always say pro wrestling is real. People are fake. Thank you, Daniel. Like, there's no way I could reiterate what is going on the TV right now. If you are not watch Raw, if you're not watching Raw, you need to find this. At least find this clip. So do you, oh, that was good. That was good. Hello to Elfie. Thanks for watching. We're pulling with Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring right now. That's what she said. There it is. He just officially announced his retirement. Says he's gone through a bill of emotions, but this morning he woke up and felt nothing but gratitude. Because for nearly 16 years he's gotten to do something that he loves. Now he's going to run down a list of things he loves. Going for that cheap pop, saying he loves the Seahawks. They just happen to be in Seattle tonight. Miguel, thank you for watching. Big Seahawks chant, I think is what that's supposed to be. Said he loves that moment just before his music hits. He loves hitting the ropes and diving through the ropes because it makes him feel like Superman. There's something you didn't know, did you? Shawn Michaels. Oh, William Regal. Like Connor? Yes, and that's the reason you should do it. Here come the emotions, people. Did not know he only weighed 190 pounds. He's remembering hashtag hijack Raw. Like I said, I can't really elaborate too much on this right now. It's just something you got to see, people. Yes. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. Jason is this is so sad though. It is. It's very sad, and it's hard to watch the emotions spill out. It really is. Oh man, Daniel Bryan about to lose it. We're 20 minutes past the hour, people. We're going into major overtime, but it's deserved. It is very deserved. Benjamin A, thanks for joining us. Says because of wrestling, he got to meet the wonderful woman in the world. I mean, I think to sum this all up, he's pretty much just saying he's grateful. Number one trend worldwide on Twitter right now is hashtag Thank You Daniel Bryan. Taking a look at Daniel's mom and sister and his family that he gets to share this whole moment with. Grateful. Told you. We summed it all up. He is grateful. He's retiring, but he's grateful. Tomorrow he starts a new life, a life where he's not a wrestler. But that's tomorrow, not tonight. Tonight, he's Daniel Bryan, dang it. He just wants one more yes. And here comes Bree. Bree's yesing her way down the aisle. And they embrace in the ring. And you can read Bree's lips. She says, I love you so very much. The Daniel Bryan celebration continues on the WWE Network, it says. So guess what we're doing, people? We're going into way overtime. Probably for another 5 minutes. And then then it'll kick into Ride Along, which I called it the wrong thing earlier. It's Ride Along. Daniel Bryan just keeping them going. Yes, yes, yes. And they faded out there, so let's kick it back to the network. I kicked it over to the network. The network hadn't flipped to. But that, I mean, I think we all knew it was going to be emotional. I think we knew it was going to be something special. and it was all of that. Um, you know, like I've been saying, we've been saying all night long. We hate to hear it. We hate to see it. Unfortunately, it's just something that he didn't have a choice. He he had to retire. So there it is. I mean, now we have a definitive exclamation mark or period on it. It's no longer speculation. It's no longer us sitting on the internet thinking um, maybe Daniel Bryan will show up. Maybe he'll make a return in this Royal Rumble or in this match or in this other match or whatever. Looks like the network's kicking over to the Celebration now, but the entire locker room has emptied out. They're all standing on the entrance ramp, and they are just all applauding him. Daniel Bryan is rolling back into the ring. It's got to be rough. I mean, I couldn't imagine. Grateful. He's just in the middle of the ring. He's celebrating. He's living it up. He's sucking up that last bit of emotion, intensity. Everybody from the locker room, all on the entrance ramp, doing yes. Kevin Owens, all of them. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to end Raw on a note like this. Like, because you're kind of, you're saddened in a way because you're losing a guy, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see everybody take to him the way that they are and showing their support. And Daniel Bryan is walking around ringside, shaking hands with the fans. He's hugging Lillian Garcia. He's getting that love from the audience that he won't get no more. He's shaking hands, hugging them. It's something, man. It is something. Outside of that, Raw was I don't know. It was decent. It was a decent Raw, I guess. Had its ups here and there, like most Raws do. I mean, in my honest opinion, last Monday was kind of a snooze fest. It was rather boring to me. This so much. Um, that was weird. It looked like Daniel and this dude here were about to make out, but uh, I mean, what else can you say? Other than personally, I want to say thank you to everybody that watched tonight, everybody that watches from now on, that watches this, replays this later. Um, of course, hashtag thank you Daniel Bryan. Um, you know, thank you Sig Nation. You know, it is because of you that I do this and that I continue to do this. Um, like I said, we probably won't have. I probably won't do a live broadcast for next Raw, next week on Raw. But I will be here doing a live broadcast, a live stream, right along with Fastlane. So I really hope to see everybody there. Again, down on the bottom, follow me, like, subscribe, please. There's tons of more videos coming to my YouTube channel, SickFritz311. Check out the page, facebook.com/SickFritz. Check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/SickFritz. You know, help me out. Like I said, I do this because I like entertaining people. I always had a dream to be a wrestler. That will probably, obviously, is never going to happen. So I do the next best thing, and I'm a fanatic about wrestling, pro wrestling, sports entertainment. So as long as there's pro wrestling on, I'll be there. And I want to bring it all to you and to the masses. So the more support I get from you guys, the better, and the better it makes me feel. I'll do this for you. We're still watching Daniel Bryan embrace Vince McMahon right now. The Dudleys give him a handshake out, and he's out. Daniel Bryan is out. Brie is out. Network's kicking over to, I don't know what that was. That was weird at the end. Somebody should check that out. That was Titus O'Neil like grabbed Vince for some weird reason. That's that. That was Monday Night Raw. I've been running for about almost 4 hours now, 3 hours and 55 minutes. I started with the pre-show. Hopefully I've been entertaining. Hopefully I've been talking enough to keep everybody interested. Notice I still got a couple viewers in here. Thank you for coming in, hanging out. Like I said, I'll be here. Tune in February 21st for Fastlane. It will be a live stream. Hopefully I have some other videos up on the YouTube channel before then. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. YouTube.com/SickFritz311. On Twitter, I'm at SickFritz311. Facebook.com/SickFritz. Check out my Tumblr page. It's SickFritz311. Please like, follow, subscribe, fan. I want to do this for a living, and I want to keep doing videos for you. And outside of that, I am Sick Fritz. This has been the Raw live stream. And if you're here, you like this, you fanned up the page, you liked up the video, you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you like, follow, subscribe anywhere, you are part of the Sick Nation. And for that, I salute you. And in time, when we see you.